back to the channel. Dane Scott from Dane Scott's Truckers Lounge. If you like old school trucks and trucking and memorabilia and the drivers who made it great and everything related, you're in the right place. I've got so much to show you today, from an old Mack we found in the weeds to a killer white Western Star dump to some trucks here in the Truckers Lounge. Going to share with you a little bit of a ATHS quick meeting that we had today. There's just all kinds of things on here. Some friends from Pennsylvania that stopped by the Truckers Lounge to see me last week and brought me pictures of their GMC Astro. So there's just a lot to unpack in this episode. So listen, stick around town and don't forget to like and subscribe, because you're in the right place.
Painted sky in a sunset scene, through the window of a GMC. White lines and lighted signs got me hypnotized. There's nothing like the feel of the road and the smell of the diesel smoke. Another 10 or 20 miles, I'll be pulling in this thing.
So let's get this show on the road, shall we?
13 years of just laying it down, driving my GMC. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Okay, welcome back. Before we get started with all the goodies, I just want to run by you the first 3 truck shows of the season. These are killer shows. And there's going to be more, and we'll be putting them on the channel here. So make sure you come back and you watch the episodes, because I'm going to be promoting all these truck shows and old school trucking events. So first off, we've got in May, and I'm looking at the notes here, so forgive me for that. But this one is the Buckeye Truck Show. This is in Hartford, or at the Hartford Fairgrounds in Croton, Ohio. The date, May 13th, and that is an ATHS affiliated show. Next up, we have my show that I'm starting this year, the GMC Jamboree. That's going to be right here in Conneaut, Ohio, right out at Interstate 90 and State Route 7, exit 241. First exit inside Ohio from PA, right up by the lake. So that's going to be a killer show for GMCs and all makes of trucks. They're all welcome, roughly 88, 87 back. And then the third show so far is the Ohio Vintage Truck Reunion, which takes place June 24th and 25th at the Ashland County Fairgrounds, Ashland, Ohio. So that's an ATHS sponsored event as well, and always it's a killer time there. There's a lot of cool trucks, a lot of stuff at that show. A lot of you know, they got model trucks, they've got radio control, they've got a big barn of memorabilia, all kinds of displays, of course the trucks. They've got a slow truck crawl, and you know, vendors. It's a killer show, so you need to make sure you get that one on your calendar too. So those are the first 3 of the season. So check back often, because I'll be announcing more truck shows as the season gets underway. So hey, let's get to the good stuff. make you famous.
Oh, you already done that.
If you guys are out chasing trucks and trailers like I am, and you're up here in the north, you are experiencing the frigid temperatures this time of year. This is a jacket that is actually heated. See this little red dial right here? It's put on the warmest temperature. You can put it kind of medium and low. But I don't know why someone didn't invent this sooner, but I love this jacket, Venustus. And if you guys are interested in something like this, look down in the comments. I'll put the links there. And they've even offered to give a discount coupon if you're one of my subscribers and you come to them through the channel. So go ahead and check it out, see if it's something you're interested in. I highly endorse it because it's nice and warm when I'm out in the cold chasing trucks and trailers. Hey, look at this trucker's lounge here. It never was this messy. I know. I'm a clean guy and this drives me crazy, but I'm just busy. I got trucks to get fixed and to work on, and so things get kind of messy. But that's the way it is. So we're back here working on what I now have dubbed officially, and I think this is the last name change because I really like it. I'm going to call the old dump here Sarge. It just kind of has that military mean look to it. And I'm not going to make it a military truck. Nope. But it just has that vibe for me. You know, especially with the chevrons on the mirrors and everything. It just looks like a mean sergeant. So that's what it's going to be, Sarge. Yesterday, I had to install new mirrors. Take them apart, paint them, put the chevrons on them, get the rounders on there for seeing better. The little one up there for seeing the top of the dump. Had to do that because the old ones just weren't cutting it, and I broke off the mount on one of them. So I said, that's it. We're getting new mirrors. Sometimes you just got to do new stuff. What else I have to show you? Last night I was working on this. I'll show you that, or I did show you. I don't know where it's going to end up in the video, but the cab corners for now. And like I said, I don't like messing up the shop too much, so I'm not going to be sanding Bondo and stuff like that until the weather is nice and I can go outside, back the truck out, and then we'll do the sanding. So in the meantime, I'll probably just prime the metal and paint it green so I can live with it. I just don't like looking at unfinished stuff. So that's probably what I'll do. So this morning we're going to continue the rocker area here, the sill. It's solid. I mean, it's still nice and solid, but it does have cancer. And thank goodness they did Z-Bart this. Mr. Wizard told me that's what these are, these little plugs here. So they did rust proof it at some point, and back then it was Z-Bart. So anyway, I'm going to get some metal, and we're going to fix this sill, cover it up, get that nice and clean, because Monday we're going to finish the exhaust, get it all put together, get the clamp made, attached to the cab, and it comes up, and then the flapper, the flapper, that'll be on it. And yeah, so that's what we're doing. So stick around town, get another cup of coffee, and if you would, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, and invite a friend. I would like to make it to 10,000 subscribers. I'm like 800 away. By the show, by the GMC Jamboree, June 3rd, I would love it if you guys would help me make 10,000 subscribers. I only need, what'd I say? 200 more or something? I got like, no. I only need like 800 more subscribers. So help me do that. Invite a friend and say, hey, check out Dane Scott's Truckers Lounge. And if you like them videos, subscribe, please. And make sure you watch the videos all the time. So, hey, let's get busy and get to it. about. So I had a nice surprise this morning. After I come to the Truckers Lounge there, I went to get my breakfast and coffee, and I come back, and on the door was a nice little business card, and it said, please give us a call. So I looked at the card. It says the Geiger Brothers, and lists their name and a phone number, and that's about it. It doesn't say what they do. Well, so I called the number, and turns out they're subscribers to the channel, fans of the Truckers Lounge, and they drove up here from Export, PA. It's like 3.5 hours or something. And there was somebody else nearby that used to collect a lot of vintage stuff, like trucks, cars, gas pumps, memorabilia, all kinds of stuff. And they knew him, and unfortunately he had passed away, I think in the last couple of years or whatever. But anyway, so they kind of want to do a double whammy, hit both places. So they talked to some of the locals and tracked down the Truckers Lounge. And so they stopped by, and we had an excellent meet and greet, shall we say. And just, of course, talked old school trucks. And they really, they had some tales to tell. And maybe I'll have them back, and we'll put them on video so we can share them with you. So they shared with me some awesome pictures, which I'm going to share with you, of their 75 GMC Astro, very unique truck, single axle. They got it out from out west. I believe it was somewhere out in Washington, Seattle maybe, somewhere out there. And it's got some unique features I never saw before. One of them is the air intake system is unique. It sits on top of the engine. And then there's also an automatic oil feed, so that you fill it, and as the engine needs oil, it gives it more oil. Never heard of or seen one of those. I'll show you the pictures of the label and of the unit itself. And it also had a grass burner exhaust on it, which was kind of weird. But it just was a very specialized truck that they've got a hold of, and that they're restoring, and they're going to be driving soon, hopefully. So it's in nice shape, but it still needs some work to get on the road. So they didn't think they'd make it to the Jamboree this year, but next year. This video is brought to you by Brunt, transforming high-performing workwear. There ain't no flip-flops in this truck. Last week I had a visit from a pair of brothers. They're twins. Dave and Doug Geiger, I believe they pronounced their name. They told me as they were driving here, they said, we think we saw a roof of an old B model Mack. And I'm like, where would you have seen that? Because there's a little detour around my neighborhood. And come to find out, this truck's right in my neighborhood. It's crazy. So I said, well, I guess I'll have to go investigate that. So let's do that right now. I got permission from the property owner here. And this used to be an excavating company. And the gentleman passed away, unfortunately. And I remember he had like a red B model Mack. And this might have been his parts truck. And if there's wind noise, I can't help it. I've got the wind deflector on it, but it may not do such a great job. But evidently this was 4 parts, or maybe it came, I don't know. I'm just guessing. So let's just take a look at what's left of a piece of Americana. Hey, it's got the key in it. Let's go. I wonder if it'll start. Let's do a will it start. Look at that. The old air warning. We've even got us tunes. Awesome. That glass is intact. Little bench seat going on over there. Yeah. You know, I was thinking clearance lights ain't bad. Look at that. They're in pretty good shape, actually. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode this week. I know I threw a lot at you. I had a lot to get in there, but I think it all came together good. And listen, if you guys enjoy the old school trucking content, like and subscribe and keep the hammer down, safe and sound.